Hi everyone and welcome to another episode of FMW here only on the G.A.M.E channel. We're only a few weeks away from our next special event in Stampede. A lot to talk about that over today's show and all next week as well, leading up to it. We're going to start things off with singles action with Vernon Quinn going up against Damien, Culver, where Quinn made his debut only a couple of weeks ago against Shane Cox. I must admit, what I saw in Quinn 2 weeks ago, very impressive. Let's see what he can do against Damien Culver. And so the rest of the show tonight, we've got Brian Chambers going up against TJ Crimson. And whoever wins that will become the #1 contender for the Pro Fighting Championship and will face Hangman at Stampede. And also we've got Antony Smyth against Nemeth, who made his debut in Underground last week. Got another debut here later on, Smyth going up against Snider. We'll talk about all that situation with Snider and what happened last week, and the return of Crunkman. He's been medically cleared to fight, and he's going to be up against Thompson in the main event. So no more news about Chris Michaels when he can actually fight, but obviously last week Chris Michaels was attacking and Cameron before he even came out to the ring. Sadly, Cameron's still in hospital. No idea when he will be back, sadly, so we've had to stop the match, that best of 5 series between Cameron and Snider, which is why Snider's only fighting Smyth tonight and not Cameron. But we'll talk more about that later, I'm sure. I know Snider's not too happy about it, being the blue light starlight and all that, but let's start things off. And we've got Quinn against Culver. Now, Quinn's already said on social media that he doesn't care, doesn't think much about Quinn, to be honest. Quinn doesn't think much about Culver. So you see Quinn starting off very quickly here on the ground and pound. He takes a takedown to Culver. As I say, his plans on still getting beat down. And all this all lands. Be very interesting to see what he does against Culver. They come from Ireland, got an Irish background. Does like to have a fight. Let's see what he can do. Quinn used that guillotine choke to beat. Oh, come on, moved over Culver, Cox a couple of weeks ago. So let's see whether Quinn can do that once again this week. At the moment, cross arm neck breaker there. Culver is in control of this match, going for the pinfall here. Gets a 1 count. And so Culver used to being in a tag team, but decided to go his own separate ways now. Quinn now coming back, big kick there. I think, if I can just see, I think Culver has been busted open just on the bridge of the nose, I believe, and that is not going to help anyway. The forearm smash there by Quinn. Going to the middle rope here and drops the knee right across the bridge of the nose of the forehead, going for a pinfall here. And only gets a 2 count now. Looks like Quinn has definitely put a lot of people on notice. Going sort of butterfly suplex. He's still got the arms locked there. Into another butterfly suplex and a Vernon. Oh, nice face plants him into the mat. Rolls over Culver, goes into a pinfall attempt to, and just a 2 count now for Quinn. So we know a couple of matches are going to happen at Stampede, but let's see what Culver does. Oh, Quinn there. So pump handle, package driver, what we want to call it. Looked impressive with Culver fighting back. Photo DDT plants Quinn head first into the mat. After which Quinn off the road, and Quinn goes flying over the top. And if you're in that Stampede match at the Special Event Stampede, you will be eliminated. Obviously there's be 20 guys in that match. The winner will get the opportunity at either the World Championship or the Grand Championship, depending what show they are on. I believe at a later date, but they'll have that opportunity. Also, you've got to remember that obviously Hangman's still carrying the Extreme to the case as well, so he's got that contract to use up whenever he wants to as well. So much can go on. See Culver now with Quinn, throws him into the side. What do we now? And Culver now taking his time, beckoning Quinn to come back into the ring. Oh, look at that, Quinn's been busted open as well, and oh, a neck breaker just on the right eyebrow by the looks of it. He's been busted open. Go for a pin, forward to just a 2 count for Culver. And that's what we say, this is not ballet, this is not for the weak-hearted. Another neck breaker. You see Culver is targeting the neck of Quinn, trying to make it weaker. Go behind here, arm straight down, picks him up, into so gut buster, going for the pinfall here. It's a 2 and a 3, no, just a 2 count for Culver. You see the look on his face, he thought he had this match won. Culver, I think, is looking to try and finish off now. Things off now by the looks of it. No, Quinn's fighting back for one smash there. Drapes the arm down now. Big knee right into the jaw. Get to the gut. Picks up Culver now. Oh, brain buster. They're going in for the pinfall attempt here. So 2 and 3. Oh, God. Cannot get any closer than that. Quinn now with Culver into the corner. Places his arm on top. And just shoves Culver to the outside. It's a hard landing. Quinn to the top there. Oh, big knee across the chest area. I believe he done exactly the same thing to Cox a couple of weeks ago. Love seeing this high flying action. Quinn now again to the top. Moonsault, thing of beauty there. Decides to go for the pinfall. That is going to be it. No, it's not. Culver still kicks out, and you see the blood there across the forehead as well. So we saw that smeared the blood there. Quinn now with that guillotine choke. It looks like he's got that cincher with the legs wrapped around the ribs as well, squeezing them, making it more difficult for Culver to breathe, and Culver has to tap out. And Quinn again with another impressive victory. Definitely one for the future. You see Culver doing that gut buster, weaving in after this brain buster. Quinn picks up a victory here on the first match here on Underground. Take a quick break and we'll be back in a sec. And we're back. It's going to be the second match here between Brian Chambers and TJ Crimson to decide who is going to be facing Hangman at Stampede for that Pro Fighting Championship. So TJ faced Archie Jackson last week, picked up the victory. Chambers beat Nate Jones a couple of weeks ago as well. But it'll be very interesting to see who comes out the victor. So obviously the last time, like, both of these guys were on the last special event that we had, the good old Summer Nights fights to say, and that triple threat match, and Brian Chambers actually picked up the victory in there. So you got to think that he's gonna have that momentum going into this match. Because he didn't pin or make TJ tap out in that match, but still, it's still going to be that boost, that sort of momentum. Like, talking to himself like he can win them matches on big shows, on the big stages. Here comes TJ Crimson now. Young lad here. So all these new guys that have got a lot of potential. I can see some of these definitely going up in this business in FMW. So thank you all for tuning in, and don't forget, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell button so you don't miss any of the action. Leave a like on the video, leave comments down below as well on who you think is going to win this match, what you would like to see in the future as well, like who do you think should go up against who. I mean, maybe we might be able to make them matches come true. And here we go, Brian F. No, TJ hip toss there. So both guys earlier, you don't see they're like staring at each other. Bit of stare down. Chambers there, punches to the ribs, then uppercut there. Not letting Crimson breathe there. Straight again on the ground and pound. Chambers now seems to be trying to get the upper hand in this, but Crimson comes straight away back for a clothesline. A slingshot into a leg drop right at the back of the head. Going for the pinfall earlier, and just one count now. So on the back of the head as well as also the throat of Chambers was on the rope. And them ropes, they are not soft over, they are quite hard, and you get eye trip against them or have that move like Crimson just done, like pin forward. So that is going to hurt. Was there one opportunity that even is like, what do you call it, an opportunity to face Hangman? I guess it is an opportunity, but then you're sort of like thinking, am I just walking into my death sentence sort of thing? Because like Hangman was in action last week and he's been very quiet, and then like just for a couple of days before his match, he like did come out talking. So I don't know, it's one of the things like, yes, I'm going to face the profile other than pinfall. The thing you're going to go, yes, I'm going to face the profile champion, but the profile champion Sandman to engage. It's one of those things, and ever since Hammond's took the title from Triple C on the first episode of season 2, it's like you look around, trying to think of who can actually take it from him. Another pinfall here by Chambers. 2, 3. No, just a 2 count now. I'm pretty sure that Hangman, I don't know, he might be watching this match. He might be trying to see who he might be facing, or he might be actually not really care. Which I wouldn't be too surprised if Hangman did do that, because he has got no fear. He's probably looking around the locker room thinking, no, none of these guys are going to take this championship away or can get any close to taking it off me. So I've got nothing to fear. But then that comes, oh god, one big double crimson. And then maybe that's a weakness, because if you think like that, then maybe someone might take championship off you without the unexpected. Who knows? Crimson now takes the knee away of Chambers over that drop kick. Crimson now. Chambers now obviously got in store here, picks him up and places him hard on that top rope. Crimson now getting his bearings while it goes to the top rope here. But obviously gonna shooting star press. Literally looked like he was going slow motion in the air. They're going for the pinfall in the 3. No, just a 2 count again. Crimson with Chambers in the corner. Chambers now fires him back. Afterwards, Crimson into the corner, place him onto the top. What has he got in store here? Both guys to the top there. Chambers now. T-bone suplex or exploded suplex, whatever you want to call it. It did not look a good landing for Crimson, and only a 2 count. Honestly thought that could have been it there, but only a 2 count for Chambers. And Chambers plants Crimson half and half suplex right on top of his head. 2. That's the 3. No, it is not. So it's taking a quick break. Quick drink, sorry, before I talk about it. Here we go, Chambers. Claps the ears there. So we're going for that submission hold there. Ref seen Chambers got a Crimson. No, the ref said no. He saw the foot of Crimson was underneath the rope there, and he was telling Chambers he had to let go. A nice. That's a T-bone suplex. The other one was a explosive suplex. There you go. Tell the difference now. 2 and 3. No, just 2 again. Both these guys putting a lot on the line just to become the #1 contender to face Johnny Gage. Shows what they want to do, and Crimson just moved out of the way before Chambers could hit with that elbow drop. Crimson now with Chambers. Oh, what a power bomb impact there. Crimson now picks up Chambers. Was he got a sort of super kick right on the button, going for the pinfall. 1, 2, 3. No, still this match goes on. Crimson now, don't know what is it, probably stretching his legs or something, no idea. Going to the top rope here, we've got to see that Inferno Phoenix splash. He likes to connect it, he hits it on the back of Chambers. You see Chambers was trying to move around. We go 1, 2, that's got to be it. No, it's not. Oh my days. What else can these guys do? First of all, Crimson's trying to figure out what he has to do to make sure Chambers goes down and moonsault. Another pinfall attempt. And still Chambers carries on and kicks out. It's a great match. The fans are on their feet. They're loving this. The Crimson now. Gets connected hard with that close on from Chambers. Go behind. Chambers out. German suplex. And just stomping in the back of the head. Crimson again fighting back. Both these guys are not going to give up. Chambers now with Crimson Northern Light suplex. Picks him up once again. Hard punch to the ribs. We saw him do this early on in this match. Go behind. It's going to still another German suplex right on the back of the head. Crimson now. Chambers now. Forearm smash there. Just takes the legs and back legs of Crimson away. Crimson pushes Chambers hard off. Not giving in. Off the ropes. A drop kick to that knee again. Crimson now. Nope. Chambers caught that. Go behind. Gonna hit that half and half suplex again. Oh. Every time I see that, always makes me think that the opponent's broken their neck. That's gonna be it. Surely, no, it's not. Freaking hell! What a match between these two. Neither guy wants to give up. Look at Chambers raining down them punches. A big knee right to the side of the head. What's he got to do here? Punches again. Perhaps yeah, it looks like he's going to go for that submission hold. He's going for that submission hold once again. See the ref there. Hang on, wait a minute. It's Crimson's foot underneath the rope. You see the ropes moving just a second ago. I think Crimson's foot was underneath the rope there, but the ref didn't see it. And Crimson has to tap out. Oh, that is controversy there. We're going to have to look back on the replays. Hopefully we've got a good replay here of that. T-bone suplex. You see the replay. I'll have to go back and have a look at the replays, but I'm sure Crimson's foot's underneath the rope there. We'll take a quick break and now we'll speak to you again in a minute. And we're back for our third match here this evening's Antony Smyth against Nemeth. And after going through the footage, I managed to get some other footage from the side of the ring. Crimson's foot was underneath the rope when Chambers first had that submission hold locked in at the end of the match. And I've decided that we don't have things end like that. Don't think that things ended in controversy. So next week here on Underground, we will have Chambers versus Crimson once again to determine who wins and who will face Hangman once and for all. Wait for Nick and Nemeth to come to the ring. Who did he face last week? Carl Jenkins. And really impressed with Nick Nemeth. Nick used to be on the Purgatory brand, and then due to draft came over to Underground to finally getting his opportunity to showcase what he can do. But obviously, if you've not seen any of Nick's matches before, go back onto our YouTube channel, scroll down for the Purgatory matches, look through there. and you will not be disappointed. And off we go. So it's a completely different style of wrestler that mixed facing styles. Obviously last week Cole Jenkins quite yeah, I've lost my train of thought now. Jenkins last week much more stronger, much more bigger than Antony Smyth. Antony Smyth's more agile, quick, as you can see here. Early pinfall. Nemeth quickly kicks him off, but don't know why I lost my train of thought there. Literally just spaced out. So what am I talking about? I don't know. But let's see Smyth in a head scissors takedown to Nemeth. And obviously Nemeth, you think we're talking about obviously about the profile champion, obviously controversies now. Obviously Nemeth was in that match with Butcher for the championship, and then that's when Triple C came in, took out Butcher, and made Nemeth tap out. So I wonder if Nemeth might be inclined to having a championship with Hangman, or whoever the profiling champion's going to be after Stampede. Very, very, very interesting. Might have to look at that. Anywho, let's get back to the action in the ring, or outside the ring at the moment. Smyth throws Nemeth into the ring steps there, into the bottom of that barricade there. So you saw a little advert for Purgatory between the matches there just now. So if you've not gone back and watched it, go back and watch it. Jesus Christ, what a hell of a show. You had G.A.M.E and Vernon in that ladder match. You had a Braxton get Isaac Irvin as well with a pinfall. Smyth only one kind of loads and loads of action happened. So if you've not seen it, go back and watch it. Smyth now under the legs of Nemeth into a Hurricanrana. So trying to do like a arm drag there or something there to Nemeth, and Nemeth elbow there. With Smyth that overhead belly to belly suplex. Then that drop kick right to the side of the head. I see Nemeth is definitely picking up speed and things. DDT. Lovely move there, super kick. Going for the pinfall and gets a free no. Smyth manages to kick out. Only for 2 count for Nick Nemeth. Nemeth now with Smyth against the ropes. So he kind of sort of climbs over the top there. Oh my god. That's sort of like a, could easily be like sort of like a whiplash effect there. Go behind. Cross the arms into an electric chair drop there by Nemeth. Oh, Smyth over going for the pinfall here. I guess the 3. No, only a 2 count. Smyth now fighting enough. This chops there, clothesline to Nemeth, and a second one. Nemeth, I went for a kid. There was Smyth managed to catch the leg and takes the other leg out. Smyth now with Nemeth. Knife edge chop, another knife edge chop. So you guys saw Wells for face plant now. First I saw that with a flatliner on the side, but Smyth waiting for Nemeth to get up. What's this, mate? Oh god, what's that sort of backflip DDT, whatever you want to call it? Is it gonna be a win? No, it's not. Smyth couldn't get a job there, and Nemeth fighting back. Go behind, and it's that neck breaker, zigzag, whatever you want to call it. You can probably call it the victory for Nemeth. Another win here on Underground. Some of the action was that. Whatever they call that move against that. Since they never go to Nemeth to pick up victory here on Underground. Got to take a quick break and then we'll be going. Come back for a fourth match here this evening. Every night got a team, I've been tied to the scene, out on stage. And we're back, and here we go for a fourth match this evening. You see Sandoval making his way to rings. Obviously, last week he was supposed to face Cameron, never happened, and obviously because of the injuries that Cameron has sustained, we have no idea when he'll be back. So, for the purposes of that, we've had to cancel and stop the best of 5 series matches that Sander and Cameron were supposed to have to determine the #1 contender, or actually to get a future, FMW World Championship opportunity. Sander feels a bit peeved about it, that Michaels took that opportunity away from him. Michaels over there saved Sander from actually going to hospital as well, so you think that boy Cameron probably won't win the best of 5 series. Sander's obviously wants a match with Michaels, but obviously at the moment management said no. But we'll see what he can do against this new up and comer, Steve Smyth from Wales, I believe. So it'll be very interesting to see what he can do. So still got that main event for you tonight, Crunkman against Steve Thompson on his return match after, sorry, I'm just going to quick drink. After Crunkman and Michaels had that match, how good or something like that, neither of them been in the ring for action. So maybe Crunkman might have a little ring rust, I don't know. But we'll just see, and this match goes off straight away with Sandoval on the offense, taking down Smyth down early, but Smyth, sorry, not Smith. I have to remember it's a Y, not an I in his name. It's Smyth. But Lufest pressed there on call, raining down them punches, and again, not letting Call breathe for a minute, which is a good tactic, to be honest. Suplex the Call. That's the thing, do not let him go for a pinfall here. Gets 1 count. So that's the thing you gotta do. You can't let your opponent breathe for 1 second, especially these new guys. They come in, they sort of maybe give the more experienced guys a little bit more time, a little bit leeway. DDT there by Call. Maybe a little bit too much to respect. That's the word I'm looking for. But you need to stay on top of your opponent 24/7 in that ring. So as soon as you start to let them breathe, that is when they'll get back into the groove. And Call now off the ropes for the ropes there. DDT to the outside. Call now picks up. Smyth throws him into the ring, rolls him over, going for the pinfall attempted by looks of it. 2 count there for Call. Corner 40 might have picked up the victory there. Sadly not at this point in time. Spins around into a sliced bread. Drops the elbow on Smyth. Over another pinfall attempt. Not only a 2 counter for the Blue Starlight. Here on FMW, he wasn't talking about bringing a change to FMW into Underground, whatever that change is. But it seems he's definitely stepping up to the mark now. Definitely, you can only think it's got to be a matter of time until he gets a title opportunity. So these promos, his matches, go for another pinfall. See if he gets the 3. No, still does 2 count. He's starting to step up his game. He's starting to get more noticed. And you do that. Oh, flatlining there. You do that. That's when the management see. Oh my god! That's like elevated Boston Crab there. I've got tearing Smyth in half here. God, it looks like a cinched of a Smyth. The fights and all the leg strength there. Just twist his body to get cool off him. Again, back to the ground and pound there for Smyth. Smyth now with cool, picks him up. Big spine buster there. Smyth inside again, his second in the clothesline. And another clothesline. Cool it for a kick there, but Smyth takes the legs away of Sander Cool. Picks him up. Was it going to? Oh, spinning kick there. Lovely. What a jaw. We're going to see an upset here. No. Only a 2 count now. Bit of frustration in the face of Smyth. Waiting for Cool to get up here by the looks of it. Oh, Cool's caught him. Oh, power slam. Not too sure what Smyth was going for there. But Cool now. Implant DDT. Picks up Smyth. Kicks ahead, and we're going to see the Spanish fly, and we do. Going for the pinfall, and that is all she wrote. Sander Cool picks up a victory here tonight. And Smyth, yeah, decent debut, I suppose. But Cool just showing his experience. We'll take a quick break and we'll be back to the main event for you all. And here we go for our main event for you all tonight. Well, Steve Thompson making his way down to the ring. I think, if I remember right, this is the first time we've actually seen Thompson since season 2 started. A unique character, keeps himself to himself really, doesn't really interact with anyone. So whenever I see him backstage, locker rooms on his own, seeing like sort of like a canteen area, he's all on his own. He's eating he doesn't talk to anyone. That's the way he goes, is how he rolls. Let's see what he can do against the returning Crunkman. So Crunkman making his way to the ring. Obviously, last time we saw him, it was that good old Summer Night fights. He's still showing some burn marks there, obviously, what happened from the underground before. Good old Summer Night fights. And Michael's fitting through that flaming table. So still there, still reminded of Crunkman every morning of what he went through, and obviously the match at those summers had to be stopped. Medical team came out, done the X sign, and said like, no, we're gonna have to stop it. Neither guys can carry on, even though Michael's walked off on his own. Crunkman needed a little bit of help, and obviously, you know, a couple of weeks ago, it was announced that Crunkman and Michaels will have one more match at Stampede and a ladder match for the World Championship. So it'll be very interesting to see what happens in that match. We're seeing this match as Thompson a big knee there to the face of Crunkman. The other thing, like I say, this Crunkman's not been in the ring for 2 weeks. Has he got a bit of ring rust? Is that pain on his back really gone? Oh, suplex there by Thompson, go for a pick on one. Is that still going to affect him? There's like them burn marks that you land on them, they're still going to be painful. But as I say that, Crunkman fights back, and that's what we love about Crunkman, that heart, that desire, that never give up attitude that he has. So no matter what puts in his way, no matter whoever he is that's put in his way, he will give it all. Nice arm drag there to Thompson. And Thompson rolls to the outside. So think about what to do. Taking a breather after having that onslaught from Crunkman. See Crunkman trying to go to the outside, but the ref's stopping him from doing it. Thompson there just taking a breather. Sees Crunkman coming to him, runs back into the ring. Maybe there's a ploy there to get Crunkman in the ring. I think that's words. Knee to the gut there. Smashes the head. Crunkman onto the ring and ground and pounding away the head of Crunkman. You got to think whether Michaels is here tonight, or whether he's watching this match. So I must admit, I've not seen him enter the arena fast during a break. Whether anyone's seen him, no one has. So you're seeing a running bulldog there by Thompson. Going for the pinfall, got the forearm into the face of Crunkman as well, only a 2 count. Thompson, I know Crunkman fighting back. It's got a story here for Thompson, picks him up into inverted with first DDT. Crunkman again with Thompson, picks him up. Place him on the ropes. What has Crunkman got in store here? Throws Thompson to the outside. I think Thompson might have tweaked a knee there by the looks of him, not too sure. Crunkman now off the ropes and suicide dive through the middle there. The fans saying this is awesome. It certainly is. You know, all the guys here put everything on the line just to pick up a victory as well. Crunkman now with Thompson tie up. Off the ropes. Another one of them arm drags, but Thompson saw that coming, scouted it perfectly to get out of that predicament and into a Russian leg sweep there. And again, panning away to the hand of Crunkman. No fish job there. Punches again by looking at Snapchat with a close on now by Thompson. Going for another pinfall attempt here. Only a 2 count. Thompson now trying to figure out what he has to do next. Well, Crunkman. Thompson off the right. Lovely drop kick right on the button. And a super kick as well for good measure. And this is going to be the 3. No, it is not. I thought that could have easily been the 3 count there, but Thompson kicks out. He's still fighting. Kick to the gut. Big knee there. Thompson now with Crunkman off the ropes. Dropped her hole. Picks up Crunkman. Marshals him against the ropes there onto the corner. Sorry. Crunkman. Double feet there. Trips Thompson now into the corner. Places him on top. What has he got in store here? Crunkman going to the top there as well. Holy crap! What a move there by Crunkman. Picks up Thompson. Kid to the gut, we've got to see it. Turn the page and he connects it. And you can count to 100 and Thompson is not getting up from that. Thompson, yeah, impressive, must admit. But Crunkman had all the tools in his arsenal to pick out a fair tree. Jesus Christ, where Michael's come from? Where the hell did he come from? Like, I've got told that no one has seen him. Crunkman fighting back from Michael. Michael's fighting back and forth. You'll see the ref there trying to split the 2 guys up. They're just completely ignoring him. Big pump kick there by Michaels on Crunkman. Obviously these guys cannot wait for Stampede to have their match. And Michaels now. Crunkman on the ring out. Surely the ref. Can we get any other guys out there to stop him? You can go get security to go out and stop these 2. Get security out there now. These 2 keep fighting on. Apparently security are on the way out there. There's someone out there to try and split these 2 up. What do you mean? What? Catch you all next week. Obviously I've got to try and sort this out myself. Until next time, stay safe, watch Purgatory, like, subscribe channel, you know the rest. See you next week.